morning, Storey County. My name is Kelsey Stetler, and I'm here today with Mike Cullen, who's running for Storey County Sheriff. He invited us into his home today to kind of review some questions that people have been asking frequently at some of his meet and greets. So we're here today with Mike Cullen, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. So Mike Cullen, thanks for having us today. I'm going to have you go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself and your background, history, and law enforcement.
It's great. Thanks, Kelsey.
Cool.
Well, I grew up out in Douglas County, in Minden.
Okay.
Graduated from high school in 1984 down there, and started my law enforcement career in 1990 at the Nevada State Prison. I started with the reserve program at Carson City Sheriff's Office in 1992, and then was hired on full-time in 1994. One of my first job assignments at Carson City was community policing officer, and actually had a foot beat downtown where we walked up and down the neighborhood and the businesses and met everybody and came up with policing plans and tried to meet their needs, find out what the specifics were that the problems were downtown, and it was our first step in Carson City with that community policing program, and it worked out really well.
That's really cool.
Back then I made relationships with a lot of the business owners that I carried through my entire career, 31 plus years actually.
Wow.
And it worked out really well.
That's really cool.
I worked in that program for a little bit. I got hired onto patrol there, or moved into the patrol position, and right away actually I became a training officer. Did patrol up until about 1998-ish and went into detectives. Worked in detectives for about 4 years, and then got promoted to sergeant and went out to patrol. In that position, I did everything from patrol sergeant to tactics to motors and traffic, and stayed in that area or in that whole thing till about 2013-14.
Wow.
2017-16, I went to the administrative sergeant position there in Carson City, and I started working on grants, and I had some units directly under me, the training unit, the traffic unit, and such, and started these grants, and it was really fantastic. I worked with the grants for many years, but I was never in charge of that program. And then I found avenues for more funding and more grant money to come in. We started getting equipment, we started getting all kinds of things there in Carson, and it was a real experience. I really enjoyed it. Recently, I retired from Carson City after 31 years, and my focus has been to bring all that experience and knowledge up here to Storey County. And I caught myself writing grants and wanting to put the Storey County title on them instead of Carson City. So yeah, and my wife and I live here in Storey County in Virginia City, and she owns and operates her own business. We love it here. We've been coming here for many years. She, ever since she was 19 years old, she wanted to be here. And to make a dream come true was to move here for her and with her. And it's something I always wanted to do too. My parents would bring me up here as a little kid, and I'd put on my cowboy hat and my two guns and walk up and down the boardwalk. I remember doing that, and it was fantastic. We've got a lot of friends and family here in the county, and it's kind of a dream come true for both of us. We have access right to the great state of Nevada out our back door, and I couldn't think of a better place to live.
Wow. Very cool. Sounds like you have a lot of experience to bring to the area for sure, and you guys fit in great up here. I can see, you guys are very happy up here. So thanks for having us today.